Just wish we could get nearer to that barn. Oh well. Oh. KITT. But that is a huge wasp's nest. KITT. Okay, keep your scanners peeled, alright, buddy? Oh, hello, chip dippers. Welcome to Retro Recipes. And welcome back to, of course, my buddy KITT. We are driving somewhere very special, I'll tell you in just a second. But there was a show in the 80s that just was evocative of everything that I loved. And its star was everything I wanted to be when I grew up to be a man. I'm still waiting for that to happen. But I'm talking, of course, about Automan. But enough about that. Today, I actually want to talk about Knight Rider. Because, well, the star of that show, of course, was KITT. Hey, KITT, how are you doing?
Are we still on vacation?
And another star of Knight Rider was Slammin Sammy's Stuntshow Spectacular. And that was filmed, of course, on Saugus Speedway. It featured actually in a number of episodes of Knight Rider. And, well, it's a bit bittersweet. The good news is it's still there 42 years later, which is, frankly, if you just stop and think about it, incredible. We're going to check out what exactly is left. Maybe screen match some buildings, that kind of thing. But the bitter part of the bittersweet is that I just got word that tomorrow the diggers are going in to rip up the racetrack because they're building apartments on top of it. Now, you know, I get it. People need places to live. And those people will probably be watching Knight Rider at some point in the future. Maybe not even realizing where they're actually sitting. Imagine sitting in the middle of the racetrack and not realizing it. It's going to happen. Time marches on. People forget. But I don't. And I know many of you watching this episode don't forget either. So we're going to head there right now. We're going to pay our respects, reminisce a little bit, and yeah, wait for Slammin Sammy to turbo boost out of there. Stay tuned in this very special episode of Retro Recipes. It's me and KITT. Go and say goodbye.
Retro Recipes, a pixelated flight into the nostalgic world of a man whose tech no longer exists. PERIFAX, a grown-up young loner on a crusade to champion the cause of innocent childhood nostalgia, the curious, the powerless, in a world of distracting peripherals that operate above old-school law. Retro Recipes. Don't go anywhere, okay, buddy?
Good heavens, I thought Michael was difficult.
All right, there it is. See that white fence on the left? That is, just behind there is the racetrack. We got our first and one of our last glimpses at those familiar striped bollards. There it was. So this, up until a couple of weeks ago, was every Sunday and Thursday a swap meet. So you would go and sell your wares on the tarmac there. I can see. I don't know if you can see it. You can't quite yet, but they've actually already put bollards up, which means we are going to have to decide where to park KITT because we can't go in. KITT, keep your scanners peeled, okay, buddy? Well, let's take a little walk down where it's actually closed off and just see what we see here. And that right there, chaps, is the speedway itself. Wow. Slammin Sammy's Stuntshow Spectacular. Now, back when it was a swap meet, way back in time, 2 weeks ago, I did actually obviously go onto the speedway and I took some photos A couple of little screen matches that you can see here. I was Michael Knight.
And I was Michaela Knight.
There it is. It's the entrance.
Good luck to me.
KITT, we're definitely being watched, so yeah, just let me know if you see anything untoward, alright?
As you wish, Mr. Knight.
Speaking of that screen matching I did, these are the actual pylons that you see in that shot, this double row of them lined up. And it is amazing that those have not moved. Well, I don't think they would have moved, but they are the original ones. I would say that one might have even been replaced because look at the number of staples on this one. This is definitely an original. And, you know, if you visit here in the future, hopefully those will still be standing, and that's a nice little landmark you'll be able to see. But yeah, there it is, in case you needed any convincing. Farewell and thank you. I feel a bit sad for KITT just sitting there like that. I didn't mean to park him in such a position. So that's the racetrack right there, and I'm just heading past the entrance to some buildings we can actually get to that are still part of this property, and they look really old. From this vantage point you can actually see much better into the buildings that are in there, and I am certain some of those are featured in Knight Rider. Let's see if we can screen match them.
Drop the green flag. We'd appreciate it now if you leave the infield and the pit area.
KITT, you're forgetting one very important element. We're not supposed to be that good.
Oh.
Now you got it.
I do wonder if that barn is the one that KITT crashes into.
Where's the bomb?
It's over there! It's gonna go off any second!
KITT, you okay? KITT!
And that back left corner seems to have a much newer portion of corrugated iron or something. So it does make you think. We'll have to see if we can screen match it definitively. Yeah, this one really puzzles me. Firstly, the things that match. Well, the position of the door, obviously, but also the design of their fake breakaway white door almost exactly matches the real door. Note those diagonal white beams on both. And the chances of them building a fake door that just happens to completely match an entirely different barn, where we know they were filming here anyway, are really slim. Also, there is shrubbery seen outside both doors, but it's quite different. And there appears to have been a building where the railway embankment is today. But as we saw in those telegraph pole photos, buildings can mysteriously disappear. That said, the corrugated iron there doesn't seem to match, but who knows if it's different on the inside than the outside. So I'm going to leave this one as a definite. Maybe, a definite maybe. After all, a lot can change in 42 years. 42 years? That's older than me. No, I'm just kidding. I wish. Oh, I should have parked here. Just wish we could get nearer to that barn. Oh well. Oh, wait. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? Slightly spooky. Well, I don't want to climb over there. I don't want to be a penal. Wait a minute. Yeah, in case you were screaming at the screen, we've just realized we've actually screen matched something really nicely. That is the gate that Michael Knight climbs over, captured on my footage, and you can see the same barn on the right of their shot as in mine. This really is old America though, isn't it? Literally standing in the Wild West. Someone else looking for Knight Rider relics, I'm sure. I mean, I'm saying 42 years old, but that building is obviously way older than that. It doesn't have to have just been here at Knight Rider's time. It could have been built in the 70s. Wait. Oh, it just means don't stand on that log. It's okay. Please don't be anything creepy in there. Wow. Okay, that's a wasp nest. Okie dokie. You know, I was just about to wheel that. I genuinely was about to wheel it along the edge of the building, but that is a huge wasp nest. It's okay, I didn't get stung. Jeez. Guys, the things I do for you. That is part of Slammin Sammy Speedway. I bet you, if you freeze frame for long enough, you could find that in the show. It's just sitting here, rotting. It's really sad. Although it is providing a home to some very lovely insects. I do feel like a bit of an idiot somewhere. I'm standing in the middle of an abandoned car park, smiling at a rubber tire. But I know some of you will get it watching back at home. I know I've said it before, but I really do feel sorry for KITT. Just sitting there. You know, it genuinely tugs at the heartstrings. I know it's just a car sitting in front of a racetrack. But that's quite an image, isn't it? Love you, KITT. There's another one of those wheels or tires. Hopefully no wasp living in that one. But they very obviously were a thing placed on the racetrack as obstacles or hurdles. Now used to stop idiots crashing into light posts. Stay here, buddy. I'm gonna just check out the other side, see what I can see, okay? Yeah, because it really was all about the racetrack, wasn't it? And here it is. Slammin Sammy's Stuntshow Spectacular Racetrack itself. Really, it really hurts me. It affects me that, well, I don't know how to put it in words. I mean, I'm here. My childhood When I was 9, I watched that episode. Never in a million years dreaming that I'd be here. But it's heart-wrenching to then know that this won't be here. Really affects you if you're a fan. A fan is even too light of a word for, I think, how we feel about some of these things. Be it Knight Rider or ZX Spectrums or Commodore 64s or 80s music. We're not just fans, they are deeply entrenched in our DNA, in our souls. And when you know part of that's about to die, it is like losing... It's like losing part of your life, isn't it? Part of your identity, part of your childhood. But it's here right now. I want to say thank you, Saugus Speedway. Thank you for being there. Just to you, you were a filming location, but to me and every 9-year-old or 6-year-old or 4-year-old or 12 or 40-year-old watching, you became something much more. You became just an indelibly legendary link to our past, and I'm really, really sad that you are going away. All I can say is thank you. Now, it looks like a lot of junk, but that could have been some brand new stuff that they bought as their pride and joy equipment back in the 80s.
Derby. We've got a full field of beautiful brand new vehicles right off the showroom floor, and you're probably going to get to see them all turned into a body shop bonanza before the end of this day. In a few minutes, when the cars come to the press, we'll be introducing you to our fantastic...
And here we are at the other entrance. One more little building there. I say just one more little building, but that's perhaps the most famous of them all from Knight Rider. Don't believe me? Look at this. Yes, that's right. All of the interior shots from the Foundation for Law and Government, such as Devon's office, the reception area, all of it was filmed inside there. Probably. For some reason they've got IG-88's head from Star Wars here as well. What a place. Well, I'm heading back towards KITT. If you are in the area, you may as well swing by and pay your respects. Perhaps some of the racetrack will still be standing. And if you do see it happening and I don't, maybe pick me up a little souvenir. Thank you. Good to see you again, buddy. You doing okay? KITT? You doing okay, buddy? KITT? 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 KITT?
KITT, you okay? KITT!
One man can make a difference, Perry. Or one woman. Or dog. The Fractics, lone curators in a vintage world. The world of retro recipes.